Hey everybody, this is going to be a really quick video that just demonstrates and models how to use these word clarification strategies, which is your task for the week for your reading log. So you've already heard my audio. We've already gone over these different techniques, and they are, just to remind you, visualizing the text in your mind. Oh, I know what that looks like, and you create that picture. We're looking up a picture of an unknown word. What's that word? I don't even know what that looks like. That would be an indication that you want to go find a picture. Looking up a definition. You're like, I know how to say the word. I don't really know exactly what it means. Look up a definition. Or perhaps you come across a word, you don't even know how to say it. You can Google that word. You can click on a speaker and it will read it aloud to you. And the last strategy that you can use is asking for help. You'll notice that that's the last strategy because, of course, you want to try something on your own before you just go and run and ask somebody else. All right, so we're going to flip over to an article, and I'm going to demonstrate how to do this. I'm going to get rid of my picture because you don't really need to see me at this point. So let's just say that I gave you this assignment and you had to read the Wright brothers air something. Let's say right away. You're like, I don't even know what this word is. So I can just see if I can copy and paste it. If it happens to be in your book, obviously you have to type it, but let's see here. I'm going to just paste that word right up here. I'm going to hit return, and I'm going to see if a definition pops up. It might not. Oh, there it is. And if I don't even know how to say this word, wait for it. A bit of a lag.
Pioneer.
There it is. Now I know at least how to say the word pioneer.
Pioneer.
Pioneer. So when I come back, I've already used this technique, the Wright brothers, air pioneers. Now, on your reading log, you have to actually use one of these sentence frames. So you would say something like, I didn't understand pioneer, so I chose to Google it and hear it read aloud. That helped me because, and sometimes this word by doesn't work, that helped me by letting me hear how to say the word, or that helped me because now I recognize the word pioneer, okay? You could also say, I wonder what the author means by pioneer. It might help me to hear it read aloud because I have no idea how to say it. I need to reread the part where pioneer is mentioned because I didn't understand how to read it. I've never used that word before. It helped me because now I completely understand the word pioneer, okay? So that's just an example of how to use the speaker feature. That's one of your clarification strategies this week. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see here. Orville Wright and Wilbur Wright were American inventors. They were aviation experts who are credited with building the world's first successful airplane. Let's say this word aviation is a little tricky. I actually have, I think it's an extension where I can, might just be a Google thing, where I can click on the word and it tells me a definition, the flying or operating of an aircraft. So if I don't know what that word means, I can quickly figure it out by using a word fix-up strategy, which is just looking it up in a definition. If you don't have this ability to double click, because I'm just not sure if you do or not, I might type in the word aviation. I'm going to wait for it to pop up. Hopefully, there it is. Yep, the flying or operating of an aircraft. Usually the first thing that pops up in a Google search is a dictionary definition. All right, so there it is. So that's an example of how to use the definition feature. And then, of course, on my reading log, if I did that, I would say, I didn't understand the word aviation, so I chose to look up a definition. That helped me because now I know it has to do with aircrafts and flying. Okay, I wonder what the author means by aviation. It might help me to look up the word in a dictionary because then I would see that it has to do with flying aircrafts. Okay, so I'm trying to show you how to use these sentence frames to clarify the words you're not sure of. Okay, let's try one more. Okay, I'm going to just keep reading here. Part 1, A Childhood of Curiosity. Orville and Wilbur Wright were born 4 years apart in different cities. They shared a curiosity about the world and a love of tinkering that would make history. Wilbur was born in 1867 on a small farm near Millville, Indiana, Orville was born in 1871 in a house in Dayton, Ohio. Their father was a bishop in the Church of the United Brethren in Christ. The Wrights had 5 children in all. Rushlin, Lauren, and Catherine were the names of the other children. Life in the Wright house was strict but loving. Both parents encouraged their children to enjoy school and learn as much as they could. A large library of books about all kinds of subjects helped the Wright children quench their thirst for knowledge from a very early age. Let's say that I don't understand this whole quench for thirst. I'm going to come over here. Quench for thirst. This is actually an English, what I would call an idiom. It means something. So it means to like put out or put an end to or satisfy. The word, so quench your thirst means I'm thirsty for something and then I get that drink and it makes me feel better. Okay. There's another example of kind of Googling something to figure out what it means. Orville and Wilbur's fascination with flight began with a present that their father gave them, a flying toy. It had a paper body and other parts made of cork and bamboo. Cork. Well, I mean, I can picture bamboo. Bamboo, like I think of pandas in the rainforest eating bamboo. Let's say I don't know what cork is. I'm going to come over. I'm going to show you how to use the image feature. Cork. I don't know what this looks like. This is a thing that I wish I could visualize. I wish I could see it. I want to click on images, and I can actually see some over here. But if I click on images, it's going to give me a page after pages after page, tons of images. There they are. Okay, so this is what a cork is. Now when I come back, I can remember where it was. Here it is. Dad gave them a toy. It flew. It had a paper body and other parts made of cork and bamboo. So some soft cork, bamboo, which is a little bit harder. That really helps me visualize the word. So then when I come over to my sentence frames, here's what I would say. I didn't understand the word cork, so I chose to find an image of it using Google. That helped me because now I can visualize what cork looks like. I wonder what the author means by cork. It might help me to find an image online because that's going to give me more of a picture in my mind as I read the story. Okay, so I've shown you an example of all of these strategies that you're going to use for this week. You do not have to use every single strategy. You do not have to use every single sentence frame. You're just going to choose one sentence frame and one strategy. And the strategy really depends on the word, and it depends on your brain, your mind, and what you need for that word. All right, so I hope that this helps. As always, please let me know if you have questions.